Curtis, from a player's perspective, how do you summarise that performance?
Embarrassing, upsetting, and quite gutless, if I'm honest. We're a team that, like I say, particularly we conceded 4 set pieces today, which isn't like us at all. We're usually good at the other end, but to concede 4 set pieces there is bad. But just the manner that they scored their goals, they just walked into areas unopposed and put the ball in the back of the net. I can't say they weren't good because they scored 6 goals, but it was more through our laziness and our lack of getting to grips with where men were running, that rather than their excellent play.
Did you feel the first half contributed to the second, the fact they've gone and scored 3 goals in the second half as well, and maybe not being able to take the small handful of chances we created at the start of the second half?
Well, of course, you obviously, at 3-1 you've still got 45 minutes to get back into it, so you obviously are going to throw a little bit more at them. But you need to manage the game. We started the second half really well, the first 15-20 minutes. We were the better team then, but then they get the fourth, and that's when you need to say, well, hang on, there's still half an hour of a game, we still want to get back into it, of course, but you need to be sensible. And like I say, we were just open and allowed them to just stroll into spaces and made it quite easy for them, to be honest.
When it comes to training next week, where do you think when it comes to training, where will you start in terms of rebuilding confidence?
Defensive shape, most definitely, because, like I say, it weren't a Bournemouth team that cut us open. They didn't play lovely through balls and nice, attractive football. It was 4 set pieces and 2 tap-ins on the edge of the box, which we should have had men around them. And like I say, it's probably the most upsetting performance I've ever been involved in.